welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
A sold-out crowd ready for some American football as we join you from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Tonight, AFC West rivals do battle. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the LA Chargers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. Now Herbert on the bootleg. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Trying to get the running back here going early on the first play, Mike, but what that does is it opens things up for the rest of the passing game as the game unfolds. Show this defense our running back is not an afterthought. He is a priority to our passing attack.
McConkey in motion. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft.
The tackle made by Christian Fulton. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Third and 5. Shotgun now for Herbert. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious, but what really separates him, and it really...
He gets free inside the 20, and he will dive into the end zone. 82 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
The score, Chiefs 7, Chargers 0.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is Hassan Haskins to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On play action now. Herbert. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
From the gun, it's Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Hampton. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
It's 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Here's J.K. Scott now. He's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here's Xavier Worthy and his Kansas City teammates getting set for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. He'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
17 yards.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco.
Pacheco, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. They put Kelsey in motion. Going to fire quickly to Worthy. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Man, over the middle, it's Worthy. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
At the 26-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. That's complete, left side to Worthy. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's now 3rd and 8.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This one down the field, but they'll wind up incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Haskins now to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Chargers offense ready for this next possession. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this 3rd drive. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That's the All-Pro 3 years running, Chris Jones. In for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Herbert. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one.
He was covered by Christian
Fulton. It's going to be 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making...
Oh, not the best of snaps, and this one is blocked. Oh, the rush comes through, and they block it.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense. Automatic 1st down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, now Herbert, off-balance throw, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
4 yards.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
At the 47-yard
There's no
line.
more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice game to his tight end.
He'll get this to Disley on the right. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Now a play fake. Herbert throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Charger first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not, and it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
A run. This is Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
That's not an easy catch by any means, but at this level, Mike, you get paid to catch them all. And really, you get paid to catch the hard ones. And you know that hit, it's coming either way. And I remember learning as a young player early in my career, the hit's coming, you're going to get knocked to the ground. It feels a lot better getting off the ground and handing the ball to the official. It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
A 51-yard attempt.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's Xavier Worthy and his Kansas City teammates getting set for their next possession. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
On the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Tyquan Thornton. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Patrick to throw. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They put Kelsey in motion. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And that is incomplete, but there is a flag down. It's fourth down, so this is a very big call. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. That's into the hands of Horton. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7 at the 39-yard line.
They face second down and 7. Flags come in. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. That's on the tackle, Jawan Taylor. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. They put Kelsey in motion. Forced out to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 15
Good
yards.
decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
That is brought in at the 10. It'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
Another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs move out in front by the score of 17-3.
Chargers 3.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Haskins now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he He's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. George Karlaftis there to make the play.
1 yard gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. First down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
It's a big one for the Chargers. And even 30 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
At the 30-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 8. Now it's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown Chargers.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case it results in a touchdown.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Here's Xavier Worthy and his Kansas City teammates getting set for their next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Tarheeb still there for the stop.
36-yard line. Brings up second down.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 7. To throw is Mahomes. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On third down, Mahomes. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Chiefs, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
5 more yards.
A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, KC.
First down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 7. Now the former rushing champ, Kareem Hunt. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and
2. On the ground, this is Hunt. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Butker now to add the PAT. He's got it, and the Chiefs move out to a 24-10 lead.
Chiefs 24, Chargers 10.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back in Sao Paulo after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Herbert. Looking middle, and he finds Disley. And they get this one across midfield. to the 47-yard line.
18.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. We've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Motion man is Johnston. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Throwing again, Herbert. Left side, catch made by McConkey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. It's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, L.A. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Kicker now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. From the 35, it's first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's into the hands of Worthy. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Brings up second down at the 44-yard line.
Second and a yard. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Gray is the motion man here. First and 10 for Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
13 yards.
The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelsey one more time for a Chiefs first down. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, Herbert. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass. So, halftime.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. Nico Remigio to bring it back. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Chiefs offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll lead to a second down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
City Chiefs, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line brings up second down.
To throw is Mahomes. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think you'd be able to corral. You can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
And that is incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
On fourth down, it's Matt Ariza to punt for KC. Back deep is Darius Davis.
The
Chargers offense and Omarion Hampton getting set for their next possession. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. On the ground, Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. There's his tight end, Disley. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
A gain there of 16 yards. And the Chargers have the first down.
10 at the 32-yard line.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Looking middle, he'll get it complete to McConkey. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
23 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Charger first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So they're playing cover 2 man, Mike, so every underneath defender has to play inside leverage technique. That's the way they teach you. Play trail, be under the receiver, force that ball to be thrown deep up over your head. But his ball placement was on point, and that defender's just unable to make the play.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Herbert to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
To go.
Will Disley, the intended target that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To throw, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And now it's 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
51-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers are able to get it back within a score.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. Remigio now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. There's that man again, another catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Pickup brings up 2nd down at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. Man in motion is Brown. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
Play. And a Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Mahomes back. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They put Kelsey in motion. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
He didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Chargers offense getting set to get back to work. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Run between the tackles for Hampton. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down, 3 to go. Disley is the man in motion. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, L.A.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and He's able to secure a really nice catch.
No play fake. Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
17 more yards.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
To number 8, Omarion Hampton. Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 5. Here's Hampton. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd down, they need 5. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And he searches forward for a gain of about 5.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. Here comes Harris on the toss to the right. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. George Karlaftis there to make the play.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
So we are through 3. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Allen in motion. Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so.
And he's into the end zone. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown Chargers. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And wow, tough to bring down that time, surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw is Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. Open man. That's the tight end, Gray. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
City Chiefs. 1st down.
So that's a big 1st down conversion because, Mike, as you take a look at the game clock, if they play this right, not only do they put themselves in position to score here to win this at the end, but they also can leave very little time left for their opponent to try to go down and answer.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Pacheco. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 11. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 23, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Tie game, second half. Mistakes here can really decide the outcome of the game, so it's a really smart play. Nothing's open. Just throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another play.
35-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
27.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. On play action, it's Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? Set to go now on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. They go right back to Allen. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the Chiefs' 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 3. Herbert to the air again. He's got it at about the 8. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Pat McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go. And that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Point after now from Dicker. He gets it to go. And the Chargers have taken a 4-point advantage.
Chargers 34, Chiefs 30.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Remigio now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs offense ready to take over once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Left side. It's caught by Brown. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up second down at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second and a yard. They go play action with Mahomes. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on third down. Yes, it is the fourth quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up a first down.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That is incomplete.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Escaping to his left. He'll try to run for it. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. You talk about a quarterback getting things done with his legs. Everything covered downfield, but they couldn't cover him as he went down the field for a touchdown.
Mike, sometimes as a defensive coordinator, you just can't prepare for everything. In this case, you have the play defended perfectly. Passing lanes are all taken away. Everyone in coverage is where they're supposed to be. So what does the quarterback do? He tucks the ball away, and he takes it the distance for 6.
Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
Chargers 34.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Haskins now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chargers offense back onto the field for their next possession. Now Herbert on the bootleg. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Disley is the man in motion. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 3 yards.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
From the gun on third down, Herbert. Now, a deep shot for Allen, and he will score. Keenan Allen, touchdown, LA.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Kicker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chargers have taken a 4-point advantage.
Chargers 41, Chiefs 37.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Remigio now on the return. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. Putting the tight end in motion. A first down throw for Mahomes. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Now on second and long. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, important moment here, 3rd down and 4. They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Patrick to throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now to throw again. That's into the hands of Thornton. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
10 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the Chargers' 15-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down. They put Kelsey in motion. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll get this down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal as they convert on 3rd down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up.
And This is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth.
The previous play is under review.
And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stayed. Well, the snap, a poor one, and it's blocked. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Haskins now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So here is Justin Herbert and the Chargers. Down by 2, 40 seconds to go. They need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on first down. Short throw taken in by Disley. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Disley is the man in motion. Herbert now on first down. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
Yard game brings up second down at the 47-yard line.
It is 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Herbert. That is left side and taken in by Allen.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Looking middle, and he finds Disley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Now Herbert again. He'll get this to Disley on the right. Oh, he's going to be taken down, and now they've got to spike it or get the field goal team out here quickly.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. A game to remember for the folks here in Brazil, as we say, so long from Sao Paulo.